Roblox Welcome to Bloxburg, owned by one person, just sold out to a game company for over $100 million.
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
This is huge. This is the biggest Roblox game purchase of all time. 100 million plus. Do you know how much that could buy? That's like at least one huge Titanic pet in Pet Simulator X, or in other terms, like buying an entire bank out. And let me remind you again, this is for one person, Coeptus, the creator of Roblox Bloxburg. I cannot believe this. This is crazy. Not even Scrooge McDuck has this kind of money. I first learned about this huge announcement from EvanBear1 on Twitter, who tweets, "Welcome to Bloxburg was acquired by a company known as Embracer. They own games like Tomb Raider and Borderlands. Allegedly, it was acquired for upwards of $100 million. However, the actual amount isn't public." And he goes on to say they made $37 million in 2021 and 2022. So $37 million is how much Bloxburg made during the 2 years. Or that could be just the year 2021, the financial year 2021 to 2022, which is could just be 1 year. $37 million US from a Roblox game. That's probably after Roblox takes their cut as well. In case you don't know, we'll break it down for you. Embracer Studios is like the main boss of the companies that make video games. The Embracer Studios is what's known as a parent company, and so they have companies below them, which have companies below them, which then publish those games. For example, Borderlands 2. It was made by Gearbox Software, which is owned by Gearbox Entertainment, which is then owned by the Embracer Group. Now, while this is crazy news for the creator Coeptus, who actually 100% never has to ever work again. Like, come on, $100 million, man? You could probably retire off 1 million, maybe 2 million, but 100 million? My guy! This actually has a huge rippling effect for Bloxburg and the entire Roblox platform as a whole. We'll start by looking at Bloxburg, which is gonna have the biggest change, obviously, because Coeptus, pretty much from the sounds of it, no longer owns the game. He'll no longer be doing the updates. This will all be led by a huge AAA studio, a huge AAA game company. And this is gonna absolutely transform the game. They are absolutely going to try and make this a money printing machine. Like $100 million bucks, dude, they gotta recoup that investment. So you're probably gonna be seeing a lot more Robux requiring things. Maybe they'll introduce Pet Simulator Pets. Maybe they'll introduce like a Robux loot box or something. Maybe they'll introduce something entirely new. But EvanBear says, my best guess is that Coeptus still manages Welcome to Bloxburg for the time being. It could be that management could switch over starting in 2023, or Coeptus may continue managing it for a while. Not sure. If I had to lick my finger and stick it in the pie, I'd probably say that this game studio is going to start pumping out decorations after decorations for Bloxburg houses. They're gonna make some super rare, like really expensive decorations that only the richest of Robloxians can buy, and of course in different tiers of how good they are. So maybe you could buy a special decoration for 100 Robux, or an ultra special decoration for 1 million Robux. And more importantly, they're probably also going to focus on renovating things outside of build mode. So I'm talking like the job life. I think they're definitely gonna upgrade that. They're gonna add in a lot more gameplay sort of elements, because if there's been one thing that I think Bloxburg has been lacking its entire lifespan, it's that having something to do outside of just building a house. Like, I've been saying this for so many years, and I can't believe no one has done it. If literally any of the front page games had Bloxburg's build mechanics, because come on, let's be real, that's the main draw of Bloxburg. If you ripped away the building mechanics from Bloxburg, you wouldn't have anything. It'd be worse than Brookhaven. I mean, Brookhaven's popular, but like it'd be a lesser Brookhaven. And if you shoved those into something like Adopt Me, or Pet Simulator X, or Brookhaven, which has a better roleplay element, then it would be huge. The #1 game on Roblox. And I can't believe they haven't done that yet. I should be the CEO of those games, and I'd get that done. Anyway, rant over, but we do get a little idea into the direction that Bloxburg may be going after this from their job hiring page. Coffee Stain Studios, which is one of the studios owned by Embracer Group, they actually own Ghost Simulator 3, Satisfactory, Valheim, and Deep Rock Galactic. They made a job listing for a senior programmer, where funnily enough, they mention Coffee Stain is looking for new colleagues to help build our brand brand new Gothenburg office from the ground up. The team will be developing a game on the Roblox platform. The game has already seen some years of development by just a few developers and has a comfortable degree of commercial success. However, now is the time when we will start expanding the team to add new features and get the game to a level of quality that the developers so far have only been able to wish for. Whoa, hold on a second. Was that kind of a roast in there? I feel like that was a roast. Like, oh, these devs suck. They've only been able to wish for a quality like we're able to provide. So it's pretty obvious this is going to be from Bloxburg. We also have proof that they've trademarked the word welcome to Bloxburg now. Going back to their job posting, they say, like most Roblox games, this game is built around social interactions and role-playing between players, to which it adds an element of home building and modern life simulation. To maintain and increase the game's popularity, we will expand and refine the backdrops and props to serve the role-playing and the life simulation. This means we'll be creating furniture, house building parts, vehicles, picnic areas, even little towns. Furthermore, the creation of fun and engaging mini-games, along with refinement of core elements of the game, such as the real-life job simulation and the house editor, which will keep us occupied for the foreseeable future. So yeah, literally engaging little mini-games that they're going to be coming up with. Maybe something to make the, like, working job aspect better, because that's, you know, that gets boring after a while. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see where Welcome to Bloxburg goes after this. Are they just gonna, like, crash it straight into the ground? Or are they gonna make it into, like, a real AAA game that's gonna get a lot of eyes on the platform? Which leads on to the next point. How is it going to affect the Roblox platform itself? Because this was such a huge purchase. This is like the first time a real proper pre-established AAA studio has bought into Roblox and is going all out with a game. And with it comes some good news and bad news. Starting with the bad news is that this is gonna make a lot of the platform even more corporate than it's already been. So imagine that you're a different group which owns a bunch of video game studios, and you just saw the Embracer Group make this huge purchase on Bloxburg. You've seen that Welcome to Bloxburg is already making them bank, and you're like, are there other games on Roblox? What is this? Pet Simulator X, the #1 earning game on the platform? I'll just offer in like 200 mil or something. In fact, we've already been told from various developers that there have been offers of over 100 million for other games on the platform. They haven't been accepted yet, or maybe they have, I don't know, but that's happened, that's a thing. And so I think we'll likely see more and more studios starting to buy into Roblox, which is gonna result in a lot more like money grabbing, super company-styled games, which, you know, a lot of people might be into anyway, because the quality will likely increase on a lot of these games, and Roblox devs will be getting paid a lot more. They'll be getting paid a proper wage while working for these games. But this does negatively affect Roblox developers who aren't working for these games, who aren't in these studios. I've already heard it from a few people, but these studios are buying up Roblox developers with like absurdly high wages, which is amazing for them, but really, really hard for these small starter Roblox studios where you just got like, I don't know, your little brother, yeah, you got your friend or something, and you've got an amazing idea, which needs someone with a little bit more skill to do, but you can't really afford it because everyone's getting sucked up by the super high investment studios. It's kicking out all the individuals of the platform, which I think is probably going to be a bad thing in future. As more individuals get kicked further out of Roblox, we're going to see the platform become more like the current AAA game industry, where it's very safe game after very safe game after very safe game. No one really tries anything new until like one developer, after working for years, comes up with a brand new trend, like Minitoon with Piggy, and then it's more safe games. It gets really boring because these AAA companies, they don't want to take big risks. On the more positive side though, like I said earlier, quality. It's going to bring a whole bunch more quality to the game, and with quality comes a lot more people, and with a lot more people comes a lot more eyes, and that means Roblox is just going to be getting a whole bunch more attention. You're probably going to be having people over the ages of 18 playing some of these games that are made for them by these AAA studios, and before you know it, Roblox is going to become the platform for all ages, kind of like what Roblox is aiming for right now, but slightly better without getting their really weird, wacky arthro. And of course, I do bet Roblox is like rubbing their palms, licking their lips, being like, they're seeing dollar signs, cha-ching, because now we've got big AAA game studios waltzing in, making money, and paying 30% of it to the big man, to Roblox themselves, with their 30% cut. And I think there's gonna be some tension between these game studios and Roblox in future when these game studios start to think, you know what, maybe we can start striking out on our own. Maybe we don't want to pay this 30% cut Roblox, and you're gonna start to see a little bit of drama, maybe a few lawsuits, kind of like what Roblox did with the Apple Store, where Apple takes a cut of Roblox's payment. Now these game studios might be doing the same with Roblox. It'll be interesting to see in future, but what I do know is that something like this is probably going to be a huge milestone that we may look back on in future and be like, that was the moment that the blah 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 happened. That is the moment that caused a nuclear war between India and Australia. It was the time when Embracer Group bought Bloxburg. Smash like and subscribe if you don't want to get nuked, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!